Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my fun and games in RoadCraft. And today I'm at day 13 here in Deluge, doing about an hour a day. That's my sort of scheme of things. Not that it makes any difference in the game because there's no time progression, but at least it feels like it's a reasonable amount of time to be able to get something done but not spend too long. So anyway, day 13 today. The plan for today is we're going to make some metal beams, or steel beams, whatever they call them. So we need them for a couple of tasks. So we're going to make an absolute stack and take them to the base and then have them available at each of the bases around the map. So let's swoosh on into it because, you know, we might as well get started. And you can see that we're at 47% here in Deluge. And we've done 14 out of 28 main objectives and 4 out of 10 side objectives. So let's get into it. Hopefully knock over something else. We'll just sort of see how it pans out though, because it may well be that making these beams will just take quite a little while. Okie dokie, so we are in and we are here at the main base with our mule. Now, before I go scooting off everywhere, let's just have a little, whoops. Let's just have a little look and see what I've got here that I can take to the, here we go. That's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. We can get to it. See, a car is a good thing, I suppose. Oh, and these guys over here, what are they? They're not bad either. So, because what I want to do, because I'm going there, is I want to take something with me. There's no point just going over to the base on my own. So I might just grab a car, I think. So let's get into here. Take ourselves backwards. Actually, I wonder if we can be greedy and take 2 cars. Let's see if we can put this sort of broken down car into our tray and then put that other one that looks far less broken down and put him, or sorry, tow him along behind with the crane. We'll see about that. It may or may not work. Grab him for starters. I'll try and spin him around so that his nose is facing the front, because that's where all the weight is. But the more I can bring the weight closer to the front of my truck, the more balanced it'll be. That seems pretty good. Right. Then if I change my attach mode, I'm not going to attach just yet. See if we can attach a bit lower than that. Why not? Oh, silly sausage. So if we do something like that, now do an attach onto that guy back there. So we can only attach up high by the looks of it. Oh no, we can attach down low. Come on. Okay. So by attaching lower, I feel like we're more likely to successfully tow it along. Bring him in a little bit closer by getting the length shorter. To do. Right, now we are off. Let us go. Let's go to the metal beams plant. Now, I think because we are at a little bit of a disadvantage doing this, I'm going to take the way that we made, because it's easier to traverse, I think. So we bitumened a road along here and then sanded a bit further. It's not quite doing what I want to, but we're doing okay. The trick is just to try and... Maybe I should go low. Let's keep the speed down a bit so we're not constantly accelerating. Just crawl along here. It's a pity I can't get him into towing mode. Because if I could get into the towing mode, then that would be then turning its wheels as well, rather than just dragging it as if it's a dead weight. Fingers crossed we'll be able to take it all the way around. These two trucks together would help us make a fair few metal beams. Now I want to make like 20 of them, because we need 7 for this, 5 something else. I think there's even some more yet, so while we're in the process of making metal beams, we probably want to make as many as we can. Let's get back to low. Seem to be getting a bit too much acceleration. And I think there's some more metal stuff around the metal beams plant as well, so hopefully we'll be able to convert some of that into metal beams too. I don't want too much of that sort of over accelerating, causing us to wheel stand. So when we do that, we can't steer. We've sort of not followed the path that I would want to follow. So let's go back into low again. Vessel's back on the road. Haven't got very far to go, and we'll be there. Just up here a bit. Turn right. Cross our little bridge. Drag this guy, hopefully, all the way up to the plant. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. Obviously the transporter would put both of them on. That would possibly be better. But then we still have to bring the mule over to load up the cargo and the metal beams anyway. And we probably would have had to use the mule to get these onto the transporter in the first place, because obviously you can't drive them onto the transporter. We're just going to keep in low gear coming up here, because obviously by going uphill we're even more likely to wheel stand than by going straight. Creep on up here.
It's a minor miracle the machine yard is still standing. With our usual luck, there'd be a crater instead. Yet, here it is. And it just needs some dust brushed off. I can hardly believe my eyes.
We're just losing our steering now, as you can see. Oh, drive. No, come on. Just want to get my wheels a bit away from it. It's not getting any of me. Go too far and tip myself over. Seem to be getting a little bit more tippy than we were there. Stand up. It's probably caught on something. It's definitely a bit of a turn, isn't it? want us to go. It wants us to just rear up all the time. Right. Again, we're probably going to a bit of wheel standing coming up here, but not too bad. Yeah, look at that. So here we are at the metal beams plant, steel beams plant. That should get him done. Oops. Get him done. Right, so that's pretty good. It's got us 12 steel beams. Now let's have a look now as to how many more are around here. How many more metal-y things. Oh, there's some really good ones there. Those big buckety things, they're good. Go and get them. They're over here. Oh, there's another one. Okay. See if we can get all of these ones. There's 3 of them by the look of it here. Let's grab some of these. Put them in a little bit carefully because I'll get 4 of them in here. Eventually we'll get in the right place. We will. It just takes me a minute. Right, 1. If we can... This one. Exactly where I want it. Let's see. No. Yeah, hoping I can get them in side by side, but I'm not sure that I can without turning them upside down. I don't think I can turn them upside down. Let's see if we can get this guy in. Oh, that looks pretty good. Beautiful. Okay, there's one more. Now we're going to put it easy. What else we got around here? What else we got here? Anything blue? There's little buckets. Little buckets are so not worth very much. Another one back there, I think. Oh, fine, fall over. Good luck. So we could easily have got 6 of these in here. Well, there's a thing over there, but I might not be able to reach it. Oh gosh, no. No chance of being able to reach that thing, whatever that is. Don't know what it is either. Oh well, that's alright. These back into the beamy spot. Give us another few metal steel beams. Okay, 13.5. Let's see what that thing is. Oh, it's a little bio factory thing. Concrete box in there, but that's not much good for us. Metal. One little factory thing. How much you're worth? And there's a steel pipe just behind us. That'll... Oh, get out from underneath my own truck. More little bits. So that's 15. Still got anything much around here now, or are we now getting down to the rats and mice? Concrete. Louis. Little bit rats and mice. They're one of those square jiggers. What's that thing? Might be worth a bit. So let's grab that one and that one. See what we get for those. Oh, and there might be something in there, in underneath, but it looks like it's only a barrel. Okay. Let's go and get that. It's back here. That's the floor of an excavator or something like that. That far. There's lots of them, so I suppose they're worth something. Drag it over. At least then we don't have to move the crane. Ah. I don't think these actually make very many, but given that they're right there, we might as well just get them. Where's that one thing back behind the shed? That bigger? Is it? I get it? I want it. Not brilliant, but it'll do. Nineteen and a half, so so close. And were there a couple of barrels lying around in here? We literally only need a tiny amount. Oh, look at them all there. Oh, there's a digger. There's a digger in there. Excavator. Yes, I'll have that. Given a minute. Hang on. You go that way first. That would make more sense. Be around there. This will be enough then. What else was in there? Something else flashed blue. It's okay. We got this guy now. Alright, so that gives me 21 steel beams. Hooray! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Now, will I be able to transport 21 metal beams? Possibly not. We'll see how we go. Now, I'll see if I can sort out how to pick these up and put them in. Although I'm going to need to stack them a bit, so I might not be quite so quick at doing this. Come on, yeah, near enough. Wiggle around. That's it. I actually want to get all 20 in if I can, or in fact all 21. Without, you know, badly loading the truck so that it's over at the first pump. make this wiggle that other one over just a bit more. I think we can't. That's 3. This is 4. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 20. This could take a little while. It's 9. And a 10. It's halfway there. I'll try this one. I think I've done 10 metal beams before. 10 fits pretty nicely. Sort of get them where you want them a bit. Ten's not bad. Grab one. 11. Now I could just do 2 runs of 10, but greediness makes me want to do 1 run of 20. Go through the ones in the all the time. Actually, what I could do, what I'm going to do to speed that process up a bit, much, but a bit, is once I put this one in, we'll pack it. That will stop it then trying to pick up any of the ones I've already picked up. Right. So now, jump straight to the ones on the ground. Interesting. There's a couple there that it doesn't think are part of the pack block. Just caught on that one. Oh, so obviously now we're not stacking it as well as we were. We're not quite as close to the edge as I hoped we might be. Yes, they're definitely starting to get a bit of a mind of their own now. Well, tucked in and under. Good. Can we get the last three? Definitely get at least another two. So today's definitely been a day of metal beams. It's just one last one to grab. I kind of think he's probably going to be able to go on the left-hand side there. Reckon? Give him a go. Ooh. Oh, 21 metal beams. Let's take them over to the base. Yeah, that should be fine. They're fairly much centered on the truck. that's just going to be a bit of a weight to take. Right. Good. Well, I think we possibly just caught our wheel in that rut, which didn't help. So steady. Oh dear, I really will have to replace this with a wooden beach. I don't bash into it each time I go through it. Now, I kind of feel pretty confident with this. I'm feeling like it's pretty stable. I mean, it's heavy and all, but it feels pretty stable. I'm gonna be a bit brave, take a slightly shorter cut. Avoiding the road, avoiding the tree stumps. This way, and we should come out in the sort of the top of the town square. Too bad. That's the construction zone there. We don't have anything for that yet. We're virtually back at the base, so we'll be able to bring these into the base and then hop over to the other base and always good. Here we go. We've now got 21 beams beaming at us. So we can then say, great, let's go. Actually, let's just jump. Let's jump over. We're going to jump over to the industrial base, because that's much, much closer to what we actually need. Because we need to deliver 7 of these metal beams up to here. There's 7 to go there, and then what was the other thing? 5? 5 to go here. Oh, let's take 7 up there, then come back here, pick up 5 more, and work out how we're going to get them over to here. Okay, that's fine. Yep. So back to me truck. Let's get 7 steel beams. Where's my pickup point? There. Must be out here somewhere. Okay. would like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it feels like we've done this before, doesn't it? I'm not so fussy about the packing of these ones, because I'm only getting 7. You should be pretty right. Four. 5. 6. 7. Right, and now we've got to just take these over to the production facility or whatever it's called. Is that how I get out? Yes. Which is just up the street. So we go across here and then turn right. Which I think needs to be around behind that big what? Thing. Well, I finally managed to complete this side task. There we go. Right.
The locals will be happy about this. I bet they'll be more than happy to help you in the future.
Yay. So what does that actually do for me? Nothing. What is this truck doing? This truck is going around in circles. Where you going, buddy? He's got his brains mixed up a bit there. He's going to fail, but that's okay. Right, so we've got no sides now, but we've got to recover the power line, which means we need 5 metal beams to go down there. So, let's Let's go and get our metal beams. Yes, funnily enough, that route failed. I don't know what he was doing. He was going around in circles. I think that route's actually finished now in terms of we've got all the rewards we can get from that. Have a look at that, but then we'll probably cancel that one off. Come through here? No. No, I don't. There. That, what is it? Through here. Maybe it's through here. That's all right. That's about right. Now let's pick up our 5 metal beams now. We've got to work out how to get them down to that. We're doing pretty well actually. So that's that side task finished. And, we've got metal beams at our base now for this task. And the other one, don't go through there. There's nowhere to go through there. It's the wrong way. Wrong trousers. This way. Good water. Better. Round. So I need 5. Source storage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quite amazed that I haven't actually pressed X when I didn't mean to and got a 6th one out because, you know, that's pretty much what I do. I'll load up these guys. But today's been just a day of loading up some steel beams, hasn't it? Right, where I thought it would. Stop. Shouldn't pass, should I? We're only doing 5. Three, 4. And lucky last. Just 5. I nearly did it. She can. Clear the cargo. Right. So we want to go from here down to there. So we're going to have to go along there. It's going to be pretty muddy. Past the sand quarry, past the dam. Sort of that way. Okay, so it's going to be quite a trek. It's going to be quite a trek. But we've only got 5 beams on board, so it should be a pretty achievable trek. I'm going to go out of here, across the bridge. Then we sort of want to get down onto that other road. I think we normally go a bit cross-country for that, don't we? I think. In here, if I remember, next to that rock. This is through where I want to go. In there. I remember that rock. If we go through here, we should find a little path. Left to right. There. We should be able to follow this little path. It'll bring us... Looks like a little path, does it? Have I gone to the wrong place? Having a bit of fun. Oh, there's the path. Okay. Did I get a bit excited and turn off a bit too early? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Luckily, we're in a super mule. Ooh, we can slippy slide. That's very slippy. Dippity dippity. This is the path I wanted. Guess it'll bring me over to the main road that leads to the dam. Oh, good stuff. Turn left here. Take me towards the dam. So obviously we're still running one of the little infrastructure routes. Sure, we must have done all the tasks, got all the rewards for that by now. So, yes, this one a bit here. Just going to push. One happy little mule kicking on through. I wonder if we're going to have to bring power to the power line that we're fixing. The amazing crot line layer. We probably will. That's okay. Like using that. So we should come down here and then turn right, I think. Yeah, this the sand quarry. Yeah. To go through the sand quarry. By that kind of path there. It's this into the wild unknown. Only got 200 metres to go, but I'm sure they're going to be a slow 200 metres. So I think, yep, I can see where we're going now. The fallen power line thingy do for over there. This side of it, don't Dirty mud. I reckon we might just about be able to sneak through there. Pretty good. Oh. Look at that. Imagine we've just got to bring these into that zone. Deeper going up there than I thought it was. All right, look at that. Oh, not for long. Yes, for long. Stop being so negative.
Okay, we're almost there. Now all we need to do is plan a route so we can supply steel beams to the main power substation.
Okay. We need to plan a route. Supply. Where's it from? Here. Oh, the steel beams facility. Okay, yeah. And it's going to the main power station. Go back a bit. Oh, there it is up there. Oh, that's going to be all right. That's going to be fine. It's going to be slow, but it'll be fine. All right, so let's try and do this because there's no reason we can't do this. Come out of here. Follow the path that we would normally take. So, yep. Carefully come around there. Hopefully you'll be able to do that. Depending on what truck he's in. There's little baby steps down here. Be pretty right. Go across our nice metal bridge. You'll be able to do it without crashing into it. I'm going to take him the long way, so it's the exact same route that we're pretty much driving on here. So it's going to come all the way around here. Going. I might just have to make sure that there's not a little truck coming the other way, because as you can see, I am right on top of the same bits of dirt. And I'm not going to be bothered trying to shift it to the left or the right or whatever to make it easier. We are just going to follow the path. This should be fine. Then we'll come to my built road where I built it. Stretching out the dot points. A bit worried if we're going to run out of them, but I don't think so. This is where I cleared those rocks out of the way. That's good. It should all be pretty much solid bitumen, or at least passable. And then we've come to the same route that we were using for this one. That's fine. But instead of turning off, we're going to turn off the other way this time. Keep spinning around. No, not down there. We keep going. Around our beautiful sandy road fix here that we did. And then here, we go this way. there. This will be the only tricky bit, is trying to make sure we don't crash as we come around a tight corner. Done. Very good thing. And what I might also do is this guy, dispatch him, stop him. Right. I've got this one running. Not long. Just, they've got all the rewards. So there's no point leaving these operational once we've got all the rewards. All rewards received. So now starting from the top, plot route, all rewards, all rewards, all rewards. Do I open? Oh, that's one we just did. Okay, all rewards. Do some pipes, do some pipes. Okay, great. So all of our routes are now completed, except for the one that we are currently working on. Where's our little trucks? There they are. So they're going to just have an absolute ball. Let's just watch them for a bit, and then that'll be it for today, I think. They've crossed the bridge. They're now heading on their way this path. They should be able to make it across our sandy bridge. And we'll have done it very well. Now don't fall off the edge there. No, that's all right. Of course, pouring with rain as usual. In the cockpit for a minute. Oh, check out the buttons and the flick switches. It's pretty trendy. I have no idea what they all do, but lights, horn, joke, something. No, don't know. Bits and pieces. Oh, very cool. Display up the top there of whatever's on or not. Oh, there's all-wheel drive-y type controls there too, I guess. Very cool. Goes tootling on past. Now he's on our bitumen road that we built out the very south end. Continue on. I reckon this is going to make it without too much trouble, especially now that I've stopped the other trucks. So we should be pretty happy. As we go along. His mate is still toddling along happily behind him, yeah. It's pretty good and safe. I think this part's not too difficult. But to be honest, I think the only difficult part is going to be in the actual power station plant itself, trying to do those tight turns. They seem to be relatively short wheelbase vehicles, so I think they should be fine to turn pretty well. Yep. Pop along our beautiful sealed road. Come past the millipede in a minute. We might move the millipede. Whoa, that was a tight turn. We might move the millipede later on. Just bring him up a little bit closer to where the action is, sort of up in the northwest corner. Can I get in the second truck? I think I can, can't I? Yep. Let's hop in the second truck so we can follow along behind our mate for a bit. We might even hop in his cockpit. Oh, much more old school. Yeah, Pretty sure this is the Voron, isn't it? Yes. Not a lot of bits to play with, but does the trick. I'm sure one of them is Speedo, but I'll be the one with the odometer on it. So we're going about 35 mile an hour, I reckon. I can't believe this is 35 kilometres. Mind you, I don't know if I'd be able to go at 100 mile an hour, but still. Yeah, it is kilometres. Now I look really close, I can see that it says kmph per hour. We're cruising at a very stately 35 kilometres per hour. Oh, that's such a lot of wheel input there. Doing a really good job. Coming up to the tunnel now, tunnel entrance. We're going to chase our mate along here, and because we've already sanded and fixed the road already, we're pretty good. Definitely think the wheel animation is not actually connected to the movement of the truck. Because we're just turning there, and the wheel did not move a bit. Yeah, don't cut that any more than that, thanks. Yes, definitely nothing happening with the wheel now, and we are certainly, and you'd see then we got an absolute swing of the wheel. But anyway, that's okay. It's all good fun. We seem to be going just from opposite lock to opposite lock, which would be a bit scary, but, you know, it is what it is. I think we've done very well, and after yesterday was a bit of a shorter day, today's a little bit of a longer day, but that's okay. We'll stick with this until we make our delivery, because I'm pretty confident we'll get there. Filled in that little nasty bit nicely with our sand. As I say, the only really nasty part now is going to be in the power station itself. Just making sure we can turn around in the power station, because this is all sealed. Nearly there. This is the power station we're coming into. Just got to hopefully be able to navigate the turns just here. Get us into our garage or into our truck spot. Oh, easy, easy, never in doubt. So there you go. What a great effort. They've done well today. A day of metal beams, perhaps, but we got them done, and then we have successfully. We have successfully completed that objective as well. Yeah, good driving, buddy. You didn't get in this time. Yeah, much better. So I think on that note, obviously we've got 5,000 credit, and 5,000 credit, yeah, and 1,200 reward points still to come. So hopefully that route will just run itself now. We've now got ourselves another couple of side objectives. We have to find all the missing parts of the rocket booster and deliver the backup transformers to the power substation. So that's good. And then we've also got to look for the lost cargo at the port. But I think for the moment we are done. So we'll call it there and say that's a pretty good day. We'll head back to the hub and see what we're up to. I reckon we're probably about 50, well, actually probably about 56, 58%, something like that. We'll have a look. So we're over halfway now. 55, yeah, not too far. So we're 55% of Deluge, so more than halfway. So kicking on pretty well. But otherwise, that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And hopefully, you'll join me again tomorrow. We'll see if we can work our way through a little bit more of Deluge. That's it for now, though. So bye-bye.